Okay, we ended it with that little girl smacking us. She needs to get smacked herself. You need to put on your place, little girl. Like,
I'll just borrow these. At least he's breathing. I'll just let him sleep it off.
oh,
There's something missing.
The artist spent a lot of time boating on the vast lake Pontchartrain. Poetry, painting, photography, everything seemed to become better by the shimmering water and the opalescent sky. One night, as the sailors returned to their settle, they found a masquerade ball taking place. It must have been Perosi and Nora who invited their friends from the theater. The sailors quickly fashioned masks out of plaster of Paris and joined the festivities. They enjoyed themselves for hours before realizing time was not passing, nor could they find their friends. As they began to worry, they demanded that the guests unmasked, but they could not, because they were not wearing any masks.
all right. That's what that was. Okay. Is this a Jack in the Box? Oh,
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
okay.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside, he would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
Hmm. Is that down here?
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Derceto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Derceto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better. When in fact we are here to be forgotten.
Ruth, are you there? No, of course.
Castle built the zoetrope as an exercise in animation. He is very interested in moving pictures and has even ordered an aeroscope camera for the colony. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of phantasmagoria he will produce. For now, his zoetrope entertains me greatly. It's not the little man passing his head, while quite humorous. It's the spell of that flickering light as it rotates. I swear, it takes me back to my childhood in a most profound way.
Why do I still have that puzzle piece? And the key. Hold up. It's out here.
The empty room wasn't meant for patients, but many came and went anyway. Mr. Waits preferred to keep the door locked. He didn't consciously think so, but his primitive instincts wanted to keep visitors from entering in either direction.
This is my room. I belong here. I don't know the combination. Wait, maybe I do.
Darling, I finally found that photograph from my time in France during the war. I don't expect this to be your fiancé, but it did make me think of him. What an incredible man he must have been. You were lucky in a way. He could have been a nobody and died falling into the Mississippi. Instead, he volunteered to travel across the world to fight for people in despair, dying with honor like Achilles at Troy. I am jealous of you. Or maybe him. It's all incredibly romantic. That's what I wanted to say. Please feel free to use my camera if you want to. It might cheer you up. It might bring him closer to you. Even if just in memory. Ruth.
How long have I been here? When I get back, I did this. I wrote that.
Derceto stands on a breeding ground for the grotesque, a temple devoted to rebellious growth, the most ugly and cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, but rest assured your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That is the story of every man and woman who gather around that ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Iya! Iya! Instead of that blasphemous name, they gossip in hushed whispers the name of Derceto, Astarte, and the Black Goat of the Woods.
Okay.
I recognize this view.
It was France, where John died. Maybe this meant she could save him.
Is this how you travel, Griff?
War in Europe rages on, and America is doing its part to hold back the German aggression.
I'll find you, John.
Ships from Boston and
What was that?
Something you don't want to know. You want to run away from. Damn it. Come on. Definitely reminds me of Amnesia. The bunker.
John. John. Oh God, I thought I was done with you.
Okay. Well, this is a predicament. I do not have enough ammunition ammo to take him on. I'm assuming they can't see, but it can smell. And maybe the smell of what's in dead bodies and stuff throws the scent off. Smells like it's more than one. There it is. Oh, shit. Can they not see? Really? Can't see me? I'm so bad if it's...
There's nothing here.
nothing in here worth getting. What the hell? Okay. Oh. Never mind. They don't even allow your health and nothing to be upgraded. That's really fucking stupid. That's why this game didn't do too well. Like, there's little things that add up. Like, not be able to upgrade your weapon.
I gotta run. There's no way I can kill that thing.
What just happened? Okay. Can you stand up now so I can look at it? Come on. Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic. There's no rewards
Today,
for
the
killing them
American
anyway.
Expeditionary Forces face considerable
John?
losses in France. The brave men
Oh,
fallen
shit.
on these
John.
Elysian fields will forever be
Oh,
remembered as
John.
defenders not of just Europe, but the world.
What's the matter, Emily?
President Woodrow Wilson spoke to
I
our
can't do
country's
this.
war widows, asking them to stand tall
What's the
and
matter?
remember their husbands
I can't take
as
you dying
heroes.
again.
Speak of them proudly and remember
I'm
them
still
fondly.
hurting.
What's the matter,
But
Emily?
the war effort in Europe is not our
Your
only
death was
challenge.
just so
Death numbers on the home front
Shameful.
are on the rise due to the
unfair.
deadly influenza known as the Spanish flu.
The New Orleans City Council decided to open yet another emergency hospital in the old Derceto plantation.
Where is this? Where am I?
Emily woke to an overwhelming smell of musty earth and gluttonous thick air. Where was she?
I'm getting pretty stingy with the fucking ammo now.
Oh, come on. I need the key.
Come on, you know I gotta find it. What?
That's better.
Emily was back at Derceto, but sealed inside a part of the basement that was no longer in use. This was clearly a mistake. Emily had confronted her trauma. She deserved her freedom to carry on with her work on the contract. This prison felt like an insult, like the dog man was cheating her. If he wasn't going to honor her progress, then she was on her own. Of all the paperwork left inside this place, there had to be some document showing her a way out. She just had to figure out what the rooms were and how they were sealed.
Closing the refuge. June 17, 1990.
Oh, I'm good. That's too much. Hmm.
What's that?
Hmm.
$2.17. Oh, John. I didn't know this is where you would end up. I didn't want to know. I stopped visiting you because I couldn't stand the indignity of your awful illness. I was ashamed of you. Ashamed of myself.
So you gave up on your husband when he needed you the most.
Forgive me.
Fuck you.
Please, John.
Nope.
Let me go. Are we done here? Is this what you wanted?
John Marcus died at Deseto of the Spanish flu. Emily stopped visiting him because she didn't want to see him waste away. She adopted a lie because it felt better. Emily hated the pathetic man that passed away in Deseto, but she was very proud of the man she made up. A man who died a martyr in the trenches of France. This must have been the true trauma that the dog man specified in the contract. But why was it Emily's and not Jeremy's?
Oh. Interesting. Okay. Keep me out. Trophy. Own up to your awful past. Is that an option? Hold up.
Miss Hartwood, lock the door, will you? I'd rather not run into dear Dr. Gray if I can help it.
This feels strange. So very strange.
Okay.
Ah, what's this? There's a book missing.
A secret door.
Looks like it.
Careful. Let me go first. Now we're talking. Great job, Emily.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm...
Found anything?
Oh, Dr. Gray's in so deep, I knew it. He's as mad as his patients. I mean, look at this. She who can till the soil of this sick world and begin again. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young. Absolute insanity.
This has something to do with the numbers for the talisman.
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein.
I have the strangest sensation that this is somehow Jeremy's room.
What? No. This is Dr. Gray's private quarters.
I want to apologize, Detective, for my elusive behavior tonight. I'm glad you haven't given up on me and my uncle yet.
Ah, you got nothing to apologize for. In fact, you've been out of my hair for most of the evening, you're self-reliant, and you've been helping with your own particular brand of investigation. As far as I'm concerned, you're an exemplary client.
Thank you, Edward. Mr. Carnby. I can't believe I didn't see that before.
This is an annoying camera angle. Not controlling her.
Hello? Who's there? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Jeremy is with the Dark Man? Where? Who is he? What is the Dark Man?
The Heartwood curse. He will come for you too.
The voice on the phone was somehow familiar, yet so strange. Who was that?
Oh shit, I'm on my time again. Damn it. Sorry guys. I had to cut the next one short and make up for this one. Catch you in the next one. Peace.